Hey everybody, it is Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz with you on this Thursday. I hope you're having a very nice one. Today we're talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency adoption at large here on altcoinbuzz.io. Experts are asking, what does crypto adoption mean? What does it really mean? We'll have a few different expert opinions that will weigh in on the issue. Then on Cointelegraph.com, crypto and blockchain adoption grows. There have been 5 major and important developments between September 2nd and September 8th. We'll let you know what those are on NewsBTC.com, how Bitcoin distribution is a bullish sign for greater adoption. And then we'll look at the increasingly favorable Forbes, when at least when it comes to crypto and Bitcoin coverage, the value of Bitcoin, an economist's assessment of why $10,000 won't be enough. Let's begin, first of all, with a snapshot of the market. We are up 0.82%, 261 billion total market cap. Dominance of Bitcoin is at 69.8%, hovering just below that 70% mark. And Bitcoin is up a little bit, 0.8% along with the market, pretty much exactly at $10,152 at the time of this recording. Over now to altcoinbuzz.io. Experts answer. What does crypto adoption mean? So interviews from a few different experts, so-called experts, are highlighted here. We'll take a look at what the founder and CEO of Shapeshift, Eric Voorhees, had to say. In some recent interview highlights, Eric points out that crypto has surpassed, quote, mass awareness. Close to 2 to 5% of U.S. citizens have transacted in crypto at some point in time. As soon as this resistance is crossed, it will head straight for mass adoption, which is yet to happen. Linklaters head of fintech, blockchain, and digital assets, Joshua Clayman. Josh responds that the mass adoption of crypto in payment system needs to be the focus. And this will happen when and only when payment in cryptocurrency no longer makes the news. Perhaps the day crypto native companies start operating their accounts with nationalized banks, the mass adoption will be triggered. And I agree with that sentiment. If we insist that this is a better system than what was previously in place, I don't think we should necessarily, we can celebrate the first couple of transactions, but eventually those have to become routine. Those are going to fade into the background completely. Inside Chain's founder and CEO, Christina Dolan. Christina believes ICOs played a pivotal role in raising mass awareness of crypto. Accordingly, the next course of flow is mass institutional adoption, and Libra seems to be leading the way. Not only Libra, but we have big news this month coming up on the 23rd of September with Bakkt. We have a lot of institutional houses that are getting into it, and I think they'll be very keenly watching that development to see what transpires. Undoubtedly, intuitive solutions that make crypto easy to transact for the users follow. As the user experiences improve, technology becomes better, and institutional acceptance increases. Mass adoption is there. And here's the last perspective that we'll cover for now. The Consensus Director of Government Blockchain Solutions, Shaylee Adinolfi. The focus must be to push crypto adoption in government entities, whether it is futures contracts of Bitcoin and Ethereum, BAAS network, or bank-issued cryptocurrencies. The government must adopt them first. And I'd say not only that, but other things like smart contracts, different data tracking systems. There's much more potential when it comes to government's utility of blockchain and cryptocurrency than just the cryptocurrency or the currency aspect of it. Let us know in the comments below which of these personalities you agree with the most. Did they leave anything off the table? Perhaps that's also possible. But here on Cointelegraph.com, we're looking at crypto and blockchain adoption growth with 5 important developments from September 2nd to September 8th. At number 1, PwC Luxembourg, Price Waterhouse Cooper to start accepting Bitcoin payments. The Luxembourg branch of the Big Four auditing firm PwC announced that it will begin accepting payments in Bitcoin starting on the 1st of October. Not too bad. The firm states that its decision to open up to the crypto payment option is part of a commitment to clients' needs as well as to support the growing cryptocurrency industry. Right on. At number 2, Japanese regulator grants cryptocurrency exchange license to Line, a subsidiary. At number 3, HSBC, a massive bank, of course, uses blockchain platform to issue letter of credit. At number 4, national cryptocurrency in the Marshall Islands. It looks like they're going to be issuing a national digital currency, the Marshallese Sovereign SOV. And finally, at number 5, reports of a cryptocurrency-enabled Samsung phone. Of course, we covered this recently. This will be the newest version of Samsung Galaxy's Note 10. So you can go back and check out our previous coverage if that's something that interests you. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that. Not too bad. 5 nice developments in the span of about a week or so. Excellent. Here now on NewsBTC.com, how Bitcoin distribution is a bullish sign for greater adoption. We talked recently about the frequency of certain wallet sizes, and this article touches on that. There are a number of different metrics, of course, that analysts use to determine the health of the Bitcoin ecosystem. Hash rate and number of transactions are two popular ones, but distribution in terms of the number of addresses can also be used to determine adoption rates. And as far as addresses are going, the number of Bitcoin addresses are increasing, especially in the last 2 years. Bitcoin addresses in particular have surged, indicating that the asset is undergoing greater adoption. And even though there remains a pretty steady concentration of extreme wealth at the top of the distribution curve, that may be, but the largest gain in the number of addresses is with less than 1 million Satoshis, which also suggests a more even distribution that is not just a few whales or large exchanges. And according to the director of research at the block, Larry Cermak, quote, "This is probably the most bullish chart on Bitcoin I've seen to date. Even though a single person can own multiple addresses, this to me clearly indicates user growth and an improving distribution." And in a similar observation, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong noted the increasing addresses holding 10 Bitcoin and that it too has hit a new high. Quote, "Great charts from Coinmetrics showing crypto industry growth. For instance, the number of addresses holding at least 10 Bitcoins recently hit an all-time high." Is the concentration of Bitcoin wealth still too top-heavy? Perhaps, but again, the research suggests that almost half of all Bitcoin addresses hold less than 100,000 Satoshis. A quarter of addresses hold between 100,000 and 1 million Satoshis, and 17% contain between 1 million and 10 million Satoshis. So only 10% or so of Bitcoin addresses hold more than 1 Bitcoin, according to the website. So I think that honestly, this is a little bit reassuring because I thought that it was more one-sided than what we're seeing here based on this research. So the distribution, it could be argued at least, is moving in the right direction. Let us know if you feel that that is a significant development in the comments below. But finally, today we are looking on Forbes.com at this piece released September 10th, "The Value of Bitcoin, an Economist's Assessment of Why $10,000 Won't Be Enough." And here is the main point of this article. In a world of negative interest rates, escalating trade wars, and an equity bust waiting to happen, the speculative appeal of Bitcoin is likely to trump fears about a lack of social function or stability. At the same time, the fact that platforms such as Robinhood continue expanding into crypto trading will only serve to make the asset class more accessible and further deepen daily trading volumes. This, in turn, will increase the pull on Bitcoin's valuation, and we are bound to see several more revolutions of the Bitcoin hype cycle as we move into 2020. And while idiosyncrasies such as government bans and involuntary forks may shake up the scene, one thing is clear: there is nothing stopping Bitcoin from trading above 10,000 US dollars. On the contrary, we have every reason to believe that 10K will scarcely be enough as the years go by. Of course, that's not financial advice, but I kind of agree with that opinion when you look at things at the macro level and on a long enough time horizon. So those are a few articles today as to why we're highlighting, because we think that mass adoption, of course, is an important thing. A few different reasons as to why it is increasing, only if incrementally. Why do you guys think mass adoption is a big deal, or do you? Are there any other factors or variables that we have missed today that you feel are significant as this space continues to legitimize itself and move into the mainstream? Let us know in the comments below. But that about rounds it out for today, everybody. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell to receive notifications if you enjoyed today's video. Best of luck if you choose to invest on this Thursday. Have a great one, everybody. And we do hope to see you again soon, as always, in our next video. Take care.